Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Atlanta Braves and the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals baseball is straight ahead. Next on the show. Adam Wainwright is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And, fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late, winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes
to. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base running.
Digging in, Nick Markakis. His career line against Wainwright, he's 1 for 5. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Just getting started here in St. Louis. Fouled off. The 1-2. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He'll get it into second, and going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Batting fourth.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with 1, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really do.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
The center field, number 11.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
0-1 the count. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. Still without a home run and 3 driven in. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Ozuna is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for Atlanta, and now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Max Fried gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully, he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
No balls and a strike to count. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
A ball and a strike now. Here it comes on 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He enters play hitting over 400 versus left-handed pitching, and obviously he's got a lefty out there today. I'm looking for a laser show, something exciting out of him, no doubt.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. First offering on its way. Late square, and this is popped up, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for route number 2. Striding forward, Paul Goldschmidt, and he's swinging a pretty hot bat coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games. Here's the first pitch to him. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Acuna is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. We are still scoreless. Second inning coming up in St. Louis, and with a little bit more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Nice
he's
try,
caught
Ramon.
looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
DeYoung's got it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, d'Arnaud hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
Marcell Ozuna.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Cardinals.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Jose.
Digging in, Jose Martinez. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
This is skied into short left center. Inciarte moving in, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Standing in, Paul DeYoung. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Throw won't get him.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. And it's the Cardinals that will strike first here, and that base hit makes it a 1-0 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. DeYoung on second. O'Neill is over at first with 1 away. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. The 1-1 home. Heading out toward shallow right. Acuña's there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Adam Wainwright. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate, and they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base knock.
Standing in now, number 19, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future.
Leading off to the Braves, the pitcher, number 54, Max Fried.
Stepping up now, Colton Wong. He went down on strikes last time up.
Baseman.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
That's not great form right there, but you can't be surprised. A lot of these guys were not asked to bunt coming up through the minor leagues, so don't expect every sack bunt to get down.
Now the 1-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. Throw is too late, so the sacrifice attempt turns into a base hit.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul.
Standing in, Paul Goldschmidt. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the runner is in from second. And a relay home. And not in time as the second run scores.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a panic.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
Number 64.
So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Into the box, Marcell Ozuna, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. The 1-1 home. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. Only play will be the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. So a runner on second with 1 down now. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Up next for the Cardinals.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
No balls and 1 strike. Goldschmidt on third with 2 out. Hard hit ball to second, and a leaping effort there, but this is down into right center, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. So another run scores there on the base hit. Their 5th run in 5 innings so far, and we'll show you a look on cue at the highest scoring offenses in the league. And we find that these guys currently sit in the number 3 position in the circuit in that category. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box now, Yadier Molina. He swings and grounds it to short. Swanson brings it in. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love what. Coming to the plate now, Nick Markakis.
Leading off for Atlanta, the left fielder, number 22, Nick Markakis.
Ready now, Dansby Swanson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now. Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Stepping into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and that will spell the end of the evening here for Adam Wainwright. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This ball will be chopped foul.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Hard liner to center field. O'Neill patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
The pitcher,
Matt Joyce will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
14, Matt Joyce.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swanson leads off first with 1 away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Here comes the first pitch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Now to the plate, Nick Markakis. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Number 19 trying to get there. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. A.J. Minter will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
3. A.J. Minter.
So striding in, Ender Inciarte. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. In there, a base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
And the next in is Johan Camargo as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Kim has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
1-1. Acuna over at second. Inciarte at first, 1 gone. And it's 1-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Another full count pitch home. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Hit toward the right side. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play. And another crisis is averted here as the inning is over. Fine work there from the St. Louis bullpen. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Braves nothing. Shane Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 61, Shane Green.
Digging in, Tyler O'Neill. He singled his last time up.
The Cardinals, the center fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
From the stretch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That's by him for strike one. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Line to the right side. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Stepping in now, Yadier Molina. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. And we'll have a quick stoppage here, as even though we're about 1,500 miles from the nearest beach, a beach ball has made its way onto the field anyway. The 1-1 home. This is line to left. Markakis is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kim, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's set, and the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Runner at first here, one man out. This is skied into short left center. Markakis has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Into the box, number 19. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And the catch is made right on top of the pitcher's mound for the third out. Cards leave one as they're unable to add to their 5-0. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Martinez is after it, and no one will track it down. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
In now, Travis d'Arnaud. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Martinez waits on it. And makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they're going to get on the board here with the sac fly, but there's still work to be done. Down 5-1.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Tyler Flowers will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Braves, number 25, Tyler Flowers.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. 1 out, nobody on. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
The batter, number 1.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Striking out. Atlanta, good night.
Yeah, they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. St. Louis took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Adam Wainwright takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Max Fried was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the show.